Good afternoon. One of the customs when entering the month of Nisan and preparing for Pesach is the practice of Maot Chittim, of giving money for those in need to purchase matzah and other needs of Pesach. And the Ramah quotes this as a prevalent minhag to buy and give wheat specifically to the poor people of the city in order for them to make sure to have matzah and other needs for Pesach. And he writes that this applies to all permanent residents of the city, that anyone who is a permanent resident in a particular community has a responsibility to give to the poor people to make sure that they have their needs for Pesach. The Mishnah Berurah points out that this is a very old custom already from the times of the Gemara. And in fact, it is recorded in the Yerushalmi, such a practice. So much so, the Mishnah Berurah writes that one who does not give, other members of the community can actually force that individual to give to Maot Chittim. The Sharat Sion asks on the Ramah that why does the Ramah bring it as a custom, that it is a minhag to do so? If in fact it is recorded in the Yerushalmi, it sounds like it is not only a minhag, but a halachah. So then why does the Ramah record it as only a minhag? And the Sharat Sion suggests the reason for this is because it's true that really it is a formal halacha that one must give tzedakah pre-Pesach. However, it would be sufficient min hadin. It would be, strictly speaking, enough to simply give money to the aniyim, to the poor people, for them to go ahead and buy on their own, which in fact is what was done during times of COVID and is being done during times of COVID. However, when the Ramah records minhag, that is referring to the minhag that we don't typically on a usual year just give money, but rather we provide warehouses or different opportunities that the money go to providing the food itself for those in need. That there is actually a unique custom to give the food itself to the poor people, and not just the regular din, the regular halacha of providing tzedakah. And thus, the Sharat Sion explains, is the terminology the Ramah uses for minhag. We are blessed today with so many organizations and leaders who help identify those in need and provide the appropriate opportunities and settings for those in need to come get the food. But we do try that even when we give money to an organization, that organization provides the food itself and not just the money, again, under usual circumstances. One other note regarding Maot Chittim is Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach records that one may, in fact, use their meiser money, their tithing money, for Maot Chittim, since he suggests it is not a strict formal obligation and there's no specific amount that is set, and therefore one could count that towards their meiser money. The amount given to each individual, of course, depends on what that person needs. But again, the idea being that they have their satisfactory needs for Pesach. So the main thing is that we give some tzedakah to allow the poor people in our community to make sure that they have what they need for Pesach, as we want every Jew to be able to fulfill their obligation of certainly dalet kosos and matzah, and to make sure we do that, and ideally, under normal circumstances, to give food itself for those in need. Have a great day.